Komanda kushiba, komanda kushiba. Amanku, hey. Amama, hey. Guys, I have something very important to discuss with you on this live stream. Yeah, now I can see people because I started a live stream earlier and I couldn't see anyone. And I'm absolutely shocked at what is going on in Zambia. Okay? And particularly, I'm disappointed with young girls who are parading themselves on social media because Hakainde Hichilema has promised that he's going to adopt women using Bill 7. If you're joining this stream for the first time, please share this video as we talk about Jamima Mwana, who is about to do something very dangerous. Bamanku, hey! Bamanku, hey! Oh, mama! Commander Kushiba, Commander Kushiba! You saw that young girl that was making noise at State House. I shared her video on my TikTok, on YouTube, and on Facebook. And many of you were wondering how a beautiful young lady like this, who was at university, can conduct herself in such a manner of supporting Bill 7, because according to Jamima Mwana, Bill 7 will allow her as the vice president of UNZA to get an opportunity to stand, before the parliamentary house, because she's a youth. As a young person, Bill 7 is promising that she will get an opportunity. Now, I don't mind if you are being told lies, Jamima, okay? You are being told lies to parade yourself on social media. If you've been given toy drink or 200 kwacha, it's okay. Now, your own wahala is your choice. You're above 18. But what I don't like is when now you are trying to be used to fight Chishimba Kambwili. He's not your mate. Ever since Dr. Chishimba Kambwili came into the limelight of the political scene after, leaving prison for 5 months, where he was incarcerated with trumped-up charges. In the UPND government, they can just wake up today and give you a charge of even spitting saliva on somebody. It becomes a charge. It becomes a case. They can even accuse you of even just a comment on social media and you go to jail. Whilst the UPND members, associates like Mwangala Zalome's daughter, the ECZ chair, Maria Zalomes, are out there enjoying their freedom despite committing murder. So a family member has reached out to me to complain about Jamima. Commander Kushiba, Commander Kushiba. Okay. According to the relative, it is alleged that Hamasaka and Mundia, advisors to the president, have not liked the way Chishimba Kambwili has come on the political scene, and therefore they are shaking. They are shivering. HH knows that his camp has nobody to campaign for him. I mean, what is their campaign message? Even if HH comes today and campaigns on the podium, apart from praising himself with all the coin news, what else can HH bring to the table? His own team cannot even campaign for him. The only thing they can say, we brought in free education. We brought in this. So a few days ago, Dr. Chishimba Kambwili did a live stream where he was condemning Bill 7. I love Dr. Chishimba Kambwili because he's a giant. And, he's been in the political scene for a while. He was even a minister. He was a member of parliament. And then, he formed this political party. But what I don't like is when little girls like Jamima think they can be used as pawns to champion Bill 7. Like I said, I don't mind if you're trying to do all that nonsense, because maybe you've been given toy drink because you're a baby, you're a kid. I don't know. I don't think they can give you anything sensible. They cannot even give you mining license. They cannot even give you 10,000 kwacha. So I don't mind if you're parading yourself after drinking toy drink and eating chips and chicken and fish at the State House. But now what I'm hearing has made me do a live stream this time. because the family member is complaining. They say, look, Jamima has allegedly been approached, okay, by State House to go to the police station to register a complaint against Dr. Chimba Kambwili that he has defamed her. Now, Dr. Chimba Kambwili gave advice to everybody, okay? The young people, the suits you are wearing, commander, 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 commander. And I don't think he mentioned anyone's name. And as a parent, if he is speaking about issues regarding the country, don't take him for a joke. Take him seriously. This is a father figure. Okay, he's my father. And certainly, Jamima, you are a baby. You could be his last born. Okay? So, Jamima allegedly is being coerced to go and register a complaint against Dr. Chimba Kambwili. Okay? Hold on. Stating that, piss off. I don't have time. By your last name, I know where you come from. Please. This is not your stream. This is not your page. I see your last name. You comment rubbish. I block you. Okay? Zambia, Siabanyoko. Zambia belongs to every one of us. I don't think one region should feel so superior that they can be going to people's pages to disrespect people. Because Hakainde Hichilema is a president. When HH, before he became a president, he was begging, he was kneeling, he was asking for votes. After we give him a vote, number in 2026, so peace off, I've blocked you. All right? So, Jamima, it is alleged that she's being coerced to lay an allegation against Dr. Chimba Kambwili to say she has been defamed, she's stressed, the words he spoke, so she should go and register a complaint at the police station, and then they will arrest Dr. Chimba Kambwili. They will not bail him out. He will stay in prison till after the elections. Now, I'm very concerned because Jamima, even when Wachilwa was president, I'm sure you were not even born because you are a baby. You are probably my son's age. My son turned 22 today. I don't think you are even up to 25. So when Chilwa was president, I doubt you were born. Okay, because my son was born in 2003. I believe you are in 2000. I don't think you were even born around that time. Now, you are just being told that the Constitution is going to give women and youths jobs. You get excited. The adrenaline rush. You don't have children yet. You don't understand bills. You don't understand, the cost of living at the moment, because probably they're just giving you money, pocket money. And maybe you are receiving that student support from UNZA. I don't even know. And then they are trying to influence you, to persuade you to take Dr. Chimba Kambwili to the police station so that you should rot in jail. And then even your conscience will even allow you to leave your room at UNZA, go to the police station, register a complaint, and then Dr. Chimba Kambwili will be arrested because of you. Like seriously. Just because UPND is controlling the judiciary system, that is why Gilbert Piri reduced the sentence of Maria Zalomes, a murderer with a boyfriend and the team, to manslaughter. Up to now, there's no court case. So they can do whatever they want to do. They can play around with the system. And you, Jamima, you think your family will allow you and will be happy? That is why your family has called me to complain. To say, please, Auntie Lilian, go live. Tell Jamima not to go ahead with this plan. Other boys were approached. They have refused. And their only hope is Jamima to go and report Dr. Chimba Kambwili. Honestly, seriously. Have we reached to this extent that Hakainde Hichilema is so desperate that he's going to take a young girl to go and report Dr. Chimba Kambwili just because Dr. Chimba Kambwili is on the scene, back on the scene of politics, and will stand as president. HH is feeling the weight already. If HH, you know that you have done your job, why would you be worried about Dr. Chimba Kambwili coming on the scene? 1. 2, if HH, you know you have done your job, why would you be pushing a baby like Jamima to lie against Chimba Kambwili that he has defamed her, and she feels like her character, her personality, her debe has been tampered with, so she wants him to be arrested? Like, seriously, where is your conscience? Hamasaka, you've been named. Mundia, you've been named. Like, are you people okay? Like, do you think Zambians are foolish to buy this story that this baby, this kid, has any issue with Dr. Chimba Kambwili? Does he know her anywhere? He doesn't. Now, do defamation from me. Commander, Kushiba, Commander, because that's what Chimba Kambwili said. And I said, there is no way a young girl like you can be talking like that when you don't even understand what Bill 7 is all about. It's not about you reading books and them telling you the Constitution is going to give youths 10 jobs in Parliament, women 20 in Parliament, disabled 3, and then you buy that. Well, certainly you are not going to be on the list. I've added this young girl, Ruth Ngoma. I don't know whether she's related to Levi Ngoma. I don't know. But if you think you are the youths that HH will count, Jamima, go and see Ruth Ngoma's page, how she's flying all over the world. They already have the youths that they'll give, whether it's their children, their children's children, their grandchildren. And certainly a person like this girl, Ruth Ngoma, is supporting Bill 7. She went on her platform, I'm supporting Bill 7 because it's going to give the youth jobs, blah, 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 blah. She's already enjoying the benefits of shouting Kwenyu. She's flying all over. You, Jamima, which plane did you ever board? She's been to New York, this same Ruth Ngoma. She's been to different countries. I mean, once you shout Kwenyu and you're affiliated with HH, as a young person, they'll use you. And she's a young girl who's posting on her page. Okay? So as a young girl, young lady, who hasn't even lived life up to 23 years, I believe, you should not accept to be used to fight politicians. Politicians are the most selfish people, especially HH. Ask me who has worked with Hakainde Hichilem. HH is one of the most useless politicians I've come across. He doesn't have value for the people who've worked with him. He doesn't have value for any person apart from those who are from his region. The rest, if he sees that he can use you, he'll bring you close just to use you. A big example, Mutalena Lumango, what is her duty? Apart from going to commission ablution blocks, hospital wards, going to see what is happening in Southern Province, giving me the meal, she never travels to any foreign, engagement, like going to the Commonwealth or going to the United Nations. HH sends Mulambo Haimbe, his relative. Not any of the women. There are so many. Even the Justice Minister, Princess Kasune, can go. So if you, Jamima, you wake up tomorrow and go and report Dr. Chimba Kambwili, I will come for you. Yes. Because there is no way you, a young girl, you think you can use your mouth, okay, to spit rubbish at the State House, and you think you are now powerful than those who've lived more than 5 decades than you. And you think you have the audacity, you have the power, the effrontery to stand against a giant like Kambwili. Ha! Do you understand who Dr. Chimba Kambwili is? Like, sometimes muna ipima na level yen. Measure yourself. Why would politicians be sending you to fight another politician and you think, oh yes, they like me? They don't like you. They are using you like tissue paper and you are Bemba. Why does HH like using Bembas? Because he uses them for tissue paper and dump them. Okay? So Mwaiche, whoever is advising you, trying to coerce, your family has rang to say they don't want to hear that you have gone to register a complaint. Because they see that you are being enticed. You know, you think going to State House means you have reached level. No, you have not reached level. Anyone can go to State House. It's like an office. You know, it's like me going to the council offices in Zambia or Ministry of Health, and I just go there. It's the same thing. The only difference is that it's where the president is supposed to stay. But since your president, Hakainde Chilema, the one that you like, does not stay there, in 2026, we'll remove him so that the president that will come in 2026 will live there. So that the residents must be respected. It must not be a dumpster. It must not be a place where kids like you turn up and will be shouting, Commander, 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 Kwishibakui! Commander, Commander, Mamonku! Hey! My friend, it's not about shouting Mamonku that will get your position in UPND government, 1. 2, UPND is losing in 2026 anyway. So what are you going to do when you support this useless bill and UPND loses elections in 2026? Who's going to give you an appointment? Okay, you're a youth. We understand. You can shout, Commander, Commander. Who's going to give you that appointment? You are just losing your own integrity because of useless politicians that want to use you. Okay, if these politicians loved you, they would have given you an appointment to go and work in Australia as a diplomat. Now, okay, you could have deferred your year at UNZA and go and experience diplomatic missions, even at the UN in New York. But they don't care about you. I mean, you're not from HH's village. So he doesn't care about you, but he will use you. So whoever is calling you, Jamima, to tell you this because your family is complaining in my inbox, please, Madam Lily, hide my ID. Can you rebuke Jamima before she makes this mistake? As a family, we don't want to be seen as bad people who supported a decision of Jamima and then tomorrow tatuishi a future kwa idea. Okay? Politicians come and go. Positions come and go. Even Hakainde Hichilema, he is going. We had the great KK. He is no more the president. We had Chiluba. We had Idi Amin. So if you think by shouting Commander that everybody is supporting HH, you'll be shocked. The reason why Jamima are not listening to people talking about HH and even complaints much is because he has brought in cyber due to his foolish advisors telling him to threaten the Zambian people. And by arresting Ethel Chisono recently, he's trying to send a message that they can arrest people who speak about HH, even those who are abroad. But Hakainde Hichilema and his team tricked Ethel. Ethel had gone to the embassy in America to beg for forgiveness. She was even posting Hakainde Hichilema on his page, celebrating him as one Kateka, together with his wife. So according to her, they had made peace. But suddenly she arrives in Zambia, she's arrested. Why? The UPND government wants to teach everybody a lesson to say, look, they want to put fear in people. Just like they want to use you to put fear in every politician to say, anyone can complain against anybody and they will go to jail. So Kido, before you support the UPND agenda, use your head. Life is spiritual. The Hakainde Hichilema you are dealing with is very dangerous. Okay? He will use you, dump you, and maybe tomorrow, we don't know. So stop that game. All right? On the sideline as well, we received some bad news earlier this morning that Makebi Zulu was involved in a car crash. Now, those of you that follow my videos, I stated before that Hakainde Hichilema is a very dangerous person. Life is spiritual. I don't see it as any normal accident that has happened. For me, I see it as an attack, spiritual attack from HH. Because HH does not want to see anybody, especially someone like Makebi Zulu, who has been in charge of, what's going on in South Africa and knows where the body is, and HH has never had access to the body of ECL. That is why I initially said he should stay away. But anyway, as a Christian, we've prayed for protection. He is fine, he is well. But that doesn't mean now you should throw it in HH's face to say, I've survived. I saw a post by Emmanuel Mwamba, Makebi Zulu cheated death. I said, no, you don't say that. You should use the language that is godly. You're okay to say, by God's grace, we thank God for protection of life. Now, this is a time for Makebi Zulu as well to turn to God. This battle of the presidency is not manya, where somebody just wake up and say, hey, how come we win a church? No. As you can see, every midnight, we are praying for Brian Mundubile, my preferred candidate. The reason why we are doing that is because we have received prophetic messages and we are praying as well. So Makebi also have a team that can be praying for you for your protection. It's important. We thank God for your life, that you are alive and well. Amen. Now, today I saw an amazing picture of my president. Hey, but the way I love Brian Mundubile. God, thank you. And given Luwinda, another man I love and celebrate. These two are giants of the political party, Patriotic Front. They were smiling together. They attended the funeral of the lady who passed away in Kasama. That reminds me, this is a by the way, guys, okay? If you know you have an operation the following day, never attend any burial or funeral. Okay? It's very important that you stay away, because life is very spiritual. We are not, with the UPND government, we are not dealing with people who just come and say, oh, Chimba Kambwili are not a factor. Makebi Zulu are not a factor. Mundubile, oh, yeah, a pepper. You are dealing with people who rely on sangomans. They go to Nigeria. Kylie, most of you people, you don't fly, so you don't know that they travel to Nigeria. They go to Nigeria to meet sangomans. They go to different places in Africa, South Africa as well. And things like that for them to maintain their positions. Now, some of these positions that people are crying for in Africa require sacrifice. And if you don't stand firm in prayer, and you don't stand united as all opposition, the devil will keep on running the show. That is why we keep on saying that the opposition must unite. Dr. Chimba Kambwili has come on the scene. Is he the one that you would want to pick as a president? Speak to each other. Find out if he is a giant. Is it Dr. Fred Membe? Is it Harry Kalawa? Is it Brian Mundubile? Is it Luwinda? What the Zambians have seen is divisions, okay? And those are split votes. Even the Bible tells us that a home that is not in one place is divided. So, tufuletwa isunga ngenganda. Tufuletwa iloleshkesha. Ninani abantu batemwene sana. Pare abantu bonse. Isentu bombe chapamu. This 2026 is not about me, I'm the best. It's about removing Hakainde Chilema. Because to remove Hakainde Chilema requires even prayer. It's not just physical. It requires prayer. You are dealing with people who have bathed in juju shrines. Serious shrines. Deities. It's not an easy battle. So when you see some of us, we are trying to encourage you to say, this is the direction we should go. It's not because I have nothing to do. It's because I have prayed and God has given direction. But again, it's up to you. And I just want to celebrate Mama Inonge Winner for her guidance. Please, Mama, by all means, try to bring these politicians together. Enough is enough. There is no time to waste. Give us a leader. The Patriotic Front cannot go to the convention at the moment. The PF is under Chavinga. If the Patriotic Front goes for any convention, they will be arrested for unlawful assembly. So what we require is the PF to identify the vehicles that are available and pick a leader within themselves. Vote, even if it's online. Let people send their votes and the common names, make them president and vice, and give us a vehicle. We start moving. There is no time to waste. 2026 is not about, no, this person is the one that was anointed with Lungu. This person, no. We are looking at people who have the MPs with them, the grassroots with them, the structures with them, and the Zambian people who will rally behind that candidate. So please and please and please and please, Mama Inonge Winner, continue doing the good job. As for Jamima and our fellow students, in 2026, we will remind you that speaking English and shouting commander does not mean you are wise than the students who are silent. Going to State House and drinking tea and toy drinks and 100 kwacha transport and maybe buying you a suit if they've bought you any suit does not mean you are wiser than the students who have taken a step back. Nobody should ever coerce you and force you, to accuse an elder. These are politics. You have a long way to go in this journey of politics. We're talking about 20 years from now, 30 years from now. Zambia has not reached that stage where the Gen Zs will run government. No. We're talking about in 20 years' time, Zambia will be governed by you guys. But if you are making mistakes now, you are looking at your elders that are advising you as noisemakers, as clowns. Dr. Chimba Kambwili, for example, you look at him as an enemy at a young age. How many enemies are you going to have? Because by targeting Chimba Kambwili, you're going to be enemies with his family. You're going to be enemies with his children. And tomorrow, you'll be in the United Kingdom on a scholarship or what. You'll be looking for an opportunity in the UK. And the children will pass you by as that person that put our father in jail. When Dr. Chimba Kambwili was in prison, his daughter wrote a letter. It was very touching. Certainly, Jamima, you wouldn't want your father to be in jail. It was a painful experience for that family. Why? Because Hakainde Hichilema is a petty president. He's a childish president. Under 5 president, like Wasata used to say. A president that came into power to just revenge to his fellow politicians. HH did not come into office to help you as Zambia. So this Bill 7 is not about Hakainde Hichilema helping you, Jamima, to get a job or any other youth. It's about Hakainde Hichilema wanting more power than he has. Already the Zambian constitution gives the president so much power. And now he wants to add more power to be in charge of so many things. And one of the clauses is the issue of by-elections, where there will be no by-elections. We can just point from the party who should be the MP of that seat. Now, for me, that's a danger. Even for you, Jamima, it's a danger if you are aspiring that HH will appoint you, because when he appoints you, the ward chairman of maybe, let me give an example, Munali constituency or Kadikiriki, that has been part of UPND party since 1994. When they see you in that position, you will die. Because they'll say, why not my child? Why you? So there are some certain things you should never even wish for. And certainly, don't try this route of trying to accuse Dr. Chimba Kambwili. Already you have seen how many people have died under Hakainde Hichilema. Edith Nawakwi died. Edgar Lungu died. Tutok Ngulube died. Okay? Dandy Crazy died. Those deaths should tell you the leader you're dealing with. And today, there was an attempted murder of Makebe Zulu. And those who have not died are in prison. God knows if they are drinking anything in prison there, that when they come out, they will come out fit. I don't know. Okay? We have people who are in exile, like JJ Banda, who are young, youthful. We have Tasila Lungu, who has lost her seat because Hakainde Hichilema is this leader who wants so much power and wants to injure anybody who steps in his way. Because Tasila Lungu did not allow HH to see the body of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. What has he done? He has taken the seat. And that's why I said Makebi Zulu must be prayerful more than he was before. Because you have denied HH from having access to the body. And like I said before, as long as Hakainde Hichilema never sees the body of ECL, he can never win the elections in 2026. So that pain, yeah, made him say, okay, we'll take the seat from you. After all, Tarsila has not yet buried her father. So you can collect the seat. They have rushed so quickly. They have a by-election in January 2026. You can collect the seat. You can do whatever you want, HH. But one thing for sure is that you cannot force the Zambian people to support you. Na mumwanse mwebale etamba, ndemirumba. Mubonfya mano, pakusala kateka mu 2026. Mweba kachula ni mwebo. Timwalanda timweta mwaba kuno ku Zambia, mwaba ku chalo, tamwishe fo tule chula. Na tukwata ma families, ebo tule support, ebo tule sponsor. Na ikosa. Ama tenants, ba butuka mayanda yesu, ba afumamo, bale filo kulipila ma rentals. Limo ba pishabo 2 months, 3 months tabale kulipila. Wabo mfuilo uluse, atika ilifindu na fikosa. So, nga mulefo ukusala, uli wanse kateka, mulefo ukusala, mufile mwasala kateka umwishu ati uyu akakwata omutima, uwa kusunga abantu. Ba HH taba kwata omutima, bari bipo omutima. That's why mulefo kuwonfya no uyu mwache Jamima. Akakisheba Kambwili. Mutima wa shani, wakutulefo kukakisha omunobe, ewa wabikile mchifungu. Bearing in mind, Dr. Chishimba Kambwili lost 2 brothers because of HH. That is a HH you're dealing with, Jamima. He's a very deadly man. Okay? Dr. Chishimba Kambwili was given a case of, tribalism, blah, blah, blah. He never even said much. He just said HH will be giving jobs to Tongas, which he has been doing. You can check the embassies, Malaysia, United Kingdom, all over the world. He's recruited 95% of the ambassadors and the diplomats are Tonga. If you go to Lusaka, you go to Zesco, Yabaribia at the reception. Everywhere you go. HH is a very tribal person. Yeah, get out your way in a block. Nonsense. Okay? He's a very, very tribal person. So if you are expecting that he's going to look after you because you shouted, commander, 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 yeah, you can be there. We have seen certain women, I will not mention their names, that were used. Today they are 6 feet under. Yeah, they were used. Today they are 6 feet under. Because they thought, oh, now that I've worked with HH, let us go this way. He uses you, he dumps you like tissue paper. And Jamima, where are you going to go and cry and say, oh, why didn't you mean if you're phony? It was the Bahama Saka. It was Vandan man to me phone. Who is going to listen to your story? Because you will just say, Afunta. Where did we meet her? We never met her anywhere. And remember, it's the state versus you. Who do you think people will listen to? They will use their machinery to wipe you out. To even delete you. You know what deleting is? Nigerians call it delete. They will delete you from the surface of the earth. You are playing a very deadly game. So, stay away from Dr. Chishimba Kambwili. Leave him alone. He is a real commander, not you shouting commander, 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 commander. After Wadiama Amasoya Chamsatrich commander. These are the real commanders who have helped people. These are real commanders who have recruited people. These are real commanders that have ensured that people have something to eat. Not you. Commander of who? Who have you given a job where you are? Who have you fed in your life? Nobody. How many dependents do you have apart from yourself putting lipstick and eyeliner like a ghost? Who? Nobody. So, when you are trying to touch on certain people, know that you're not touching on Chishimba Kambwili, you're touching on thousands of lives. HH can use his state machinery to abuse this man. But you, Jamima, you will not dare abuse Dr. Chishimba Kambwili. I personally will not allow you. Because once I put your name on the fire altar as we are praying with Pastor Jerry Eze, you will not even survive the heat. Okay? So stop it. Do not accept to any bribery or corruption that they are telling you to go and register a complaint against Dr. Chimba Kambwili. Leave our father alone. He has suffered enough. Losing 2 brothers because Hakainde Hichilema wanted to cause pain to this man is not a joke. His brothers would travel with him everywhere he was going. Each time he had a court case, court cases were far away, Kumishi, so that he should die, but God has preserved his life. For God to preserve Dr. Chimba Kambwili's life is not a joke. 2 of his brothers died, though. It's not a joke. And certainly I will not take it lightly that God preserved his life because he just wants him to be there. He preserved his life for a purpose. And therefore, you will not come here to destroy our God-given saint, our Moses, our defender, the one that speaks, our freedom fighter. You a baby chokwadi. You should come and destroy a man that is standing for the voiceless. You will not do that. In fact, you will not do that. Your entire generation will be cursed if you touch on this man. Don't. How dare you, a baby of yesterday? You want to take Kambwili to prison? Ah! No. Please. Like I've said, the family is alleging. If this is true, Jamima, drop it. I am a very busy person. To address you like this, just know that I'm not happy with you. Even you, Ruth Ngoma, we have seen your social media posts, how you are enjoying and how you want to support Bill 7. Just know that time and chance happens to everybody. Today you can be enjoying. Tomorrow, other children will enjoy your opportunities. So don't brag on your social media about how Bill 7 is the best bill when Hakainde Hichilema wants to enjoy the benefits of our minerals in Zambia. HH is nothing but a thief, a bloody liar who came into power lying to people that he was rich. And now that he is president, he knows the wealth of Zambia. He wants to continue looting our minerals. Forget about America coming to visit HH. America is smart. They know that any government that comes into power will still work with them. So they will just greet HH, offer him all these nice casual greetings, but that doesn't mean that they've signed a deal that HH will benefit. It's a continuous process. So Hakainde Hichilema in 2026 must leave office without fail. Unless you want to struggle, my Zambian people. Unless you want to see him kill more people. Yes. If not for God, Dr. Chimba Kambwili would have died. How many times was his BP 200 over 500? 200 over what? And I shared. His temperature is high. This and that. Did Hakainde Hichilema care? He never cared. And now he's going about using his people to bribe even MPs so that the Bill 7 should go through. And the MPs yesterday had a meeting with Laz and the Oasis Forum. And they told them the dangers of Bill 7. Most of them have realized that HH is playing a dangerous game. He wants to have so much power whether you an MP will support him, tomorrow HH can wake up and fire you. There's nothing you will do. Where are you going to cry to? It's in the Constitution. So before HH plays around with our Constitution, do not support this guy. And even when the meeting went on yesterday, some MPs were thinking, no, Bill 7, they will allow delimitation to divide the constituency into 2, and then they will maintain their position. They thought, oh, it means HH will adopt them and then they can work with him. No, Bill 7 says you have to resign from a political party 2 months before. How do you resign 2 months before when you're waiting for your gratuity? And when Chavinga is the owner of PF together with Hakainde Hichilema? If HH was as powerful as he thinks he is, he will not be sending people to tell this little girl Jamima to have Dr. Chimba arrested. 1. 2, he will not have the PF party in his shots okay, in his pockets, using Chabinga, the stooge. Today, the PF had a court, whatever, a meeting over the convention. They've had an injunction. Is it, what do you call it, for the injunction? They've had an adjournment to next year, January. They will continue adjourn, till the elections pass. What Hakainde Hichilema wants is to be the only person on the ballot paper. Now, we have to be smart as opposition. Give us a vehicle. Let us promote the most popular candidates. Let them be president and vice president. We go. We must remove Hakainde Hichilema without fail. Malawi did it. Zambia will do it even better. We have demonstrated even through the registration of voters. How many people actually register Zama voters? Nivanga. So many in Lusaka. Southern provinces' only hope was number 4. At least those who claim they are the 2.8, they are intact for HH. Let them give HH votes. 6 million must come out to vote for an opposition leader. It's not about, no, in the background since 2019, since 2020. It's about who the people can trust, the Zambian people. Right now, the Zambian people cannot trust many leaders. So if you play around, you're going to give HH an easy penalty to rule again in 2026. The way HH is arresting people, the way he's denying people to go to hospital and making sure that they die. Do you think you can have such a president? The way HH is making sure that his judiciary system is corrupt. Maria Zalomes is not in jail, not even on a trial. He has put his friends all over. You name it. Army, council, police, everywhere. His people. How then do you think this country, Zambia, will be run if you don't do the right thing? So, Hakainde Hichilema, he knows that he's going in 2026. But again, it's up to us, the opposition, to unite. Chabinga has collected PF together with HH. What do we do about it? Let us look for a different vehicle, special purpose vehicle, to remove Hakainde Hichilema. HH collected the seat of Tasila Lungu, the only female MP in Lusaka. Why is that seat even vacant today? Who caused it? Isn't it HH who took the family to court? But today they want to play victim like there's no MP in Chawama. And to make it even worse, HH says he's going to give you youth jobs. Why can't he adopt any of you that were shouting, Commander, Commander, Commander Kui, to go and stand in Kabwata? He's giving another man of UPND to stand in Kabwata, so that he remains with men only. HH doesn't like working with women. If you, Jamima, you think that HH will work with you, he can never work with you. Unless you are Chipo Mwanawasa. And Chipo Mwanawasa has a special place in the heart of Hakainde Hichilema. Yes, he said it himself. She comes to my office to ask for advice. She was crying. People said, I have a child with Chipo. I told her, it comes with your name. At least he has told us himself that he is her comforter. So Jamima, you cannot replace Chipo. The level is too much. He said it himself, Itoka, not me. And that is how he brought in even cyber. Because the issue of Chipo was going to be too much. So he brought in cyber to stop Zambian people from talking about Chipo. Who came up with the story of Chipo? It came from State House. Who told us about Chipo? It started with Tayali. After Tayali talked about Chipo, what happened next? HH himself, your president, the petty one, the mighty one, the one that you see as the commander-in-chief of the country, told us, Chipo, stand up. Are you pregnant? Is she pregnant? Does she look like she can be pregnant for me? Who said that? Your commander that you respect. Huh? My dear Jamima Mwana. So, otherwise, it will be too late. Like the other day, I was talking to that celebrity as well, who came and said, my people, I read through and I saw that Bill 7 will help women. I said, in PF, you did not even talk about Bill 10. Today you want to talk about Bill 7 that is good. So my people just know that umuntu akainde ichilema naya kale. Naya. Like the way my brother was saying at naya kale naya. Uyu naya. Naya is gone. Gone, honest. And nobody wants to have a president like HH ever again. It was a big mistake. We made a mistake. And we certainly want to have a leader that will unite Zambians. Not a leader that is sitting down plotting which car will be in an accident today. Oh, let's see. Okay, Uja. Which person are we taking to the cells today? Benamunya Zulu was a jail. Maureen Mabonga, MP, jail. For petty issues. Yet the UPND took a lot of rubbish and nobody arrested them. So, that's what I wanted to tell you. Jamima, once I go live for you like this, just know, life is spiritual. Don't even dare touch on Sike. You can touch a woman UNZA. Okay? Fafina mwangala kuunza mle buta. Mnesha utama commander and you'll be at UNZA for I don't know 10 years. I don't know how many years you'll be at UNZA. Please. Sike can even sponsor your education. Stop that. There are people you should not even touch in this life. You should not even enter in battles you don't know. Life is very spiritual. You will end up closing doors for your own life. There was a time we disciplined musician Yomax. He thought it was a joke. 5 awards, kachira one kasen. Okay? So, and Zambians are going to discipline, they're going to use the same measure to discipline HH. You know what, Jamima? Today, you can think, oh, Zambians are not speaking because they are happy. They cannot speak because Akainde Chilema brought in what? Cyber. And the cyber prevents the Zambian people from speaking. And then we have the issues of load shedding, where people have no power. Businesses have crumbled down. Zambians are suffering. And then you'll be shouting, Commander, Bill 7 should come back. Come back where? Where? I'm asking. Where? Come back where? How can we bring back somebody who has been a Cornelius Muitonga balanda fifia to like afye? Well, what afye? If it's that and all of them they are Tonga, Cornelius Muitonga come what? Then Kwasa is at Max Sumue. Oh my God. That guy, he irritates me. He can't even go to the dentist to fix his teeth with all the money that he's getting from HH. He will talk about Bill 7, how PF tried to bring Bill 10. And he will switch talk and add and make everybody useless. Whatever Kwatamano Chilalas. He's even condemning Laz. Because he studied law degree, I don't even know whether he finished. And KBF was even his senior. And his teacher, I believe. And his mentor. But you find the boy is just talking anyhow. I say, Moeresa, we should have a UPND. They behave like they are from a different continent. Then we have Jack Mwimbua, Letinya, Bantu. What is that? Okay, tell me, what is that? What type of government is this? It's like they came on the job in training. And the thing is UPND, they didn't even have a shadow government. So they didn't even understand how to run government. They are lost. Lost. So Jamima, by the time UPND remembers you, you'll be 55. And those of you who say that HH till 2090, even Chakwera, they used to say till 2090. Where is Chakwera? Till 2030, Chakwera. Where is Chakwera? He's gone. Never underestimate the voice of the people. Abantu ebasala, leader. Ero mwiracho abantu kwetu kuwa tumfya, no kuwa salula, no kuwa tukana. Today, you enter a bus, wanina bus lelo so. Ulande fet ba HH wale bomba. Kuikira mubas. Nobody wants to listen to such nonsense about HH. Because HH is a failed leader. So, apa ekobali uku, balanda abanyanja kainga mwakuma miti kwa tafika kumapeto. Nabafika kumapeto kuma last. That is why they are desperate. They want to bring Jamima. They want to bring this student from UNZA, that student to Shauti from Charimbana. I'm from Chongwe. The only university in Zambia that does agriculture. Whilst his children go to Zikas and America, and some of them are even being deported from America, you think you have arrived by being at one of the biggest colleges in Zambia. So, please, somebody saying, come back to Zambia and debate. Of course, Mwemba Handenge, we know you're Tonga, and we know that you Tongas, you feel you're superior. But in 2026, I can assure you, Mukafiro kupeka pa Zambia. Don't think Zambia is for Tongas. Okay? You have disrespected a lot of Zambians. And Zambians are silent, they're not foolish. Let us see how you will survive when HH is no longer president. Mukachinja my last name in Facebook. Most of you will leave social media. Mukafiro kupekala. Be like other Tongas who are denouncing Hakainde Hichilema's behavior. Not to come here, come back here. Hata say. Mula yunfa no kuyunfa because you are a Mwemba Handenge. Eritrean. I should poo-poo. I should wee-wee on myself because watonge bali mupawa. Not here. In this country, UK, we had an Asian as a president. Everybody impressed him. He messed up himself. When he messed up, we voted him out. Sunach. So why can't I talk about HH to say he has failed, he should leave, at come back here? Ethel has been arrested. Even you are next. Banokwa is next. Your father is next. In fact, over your dead body, will I be arrested? Arrested for what? Because I'm telling HH that he's a failure. Because I'm calling HH a desperado. Because I'm calling HH a person who is so wicked. He can't even give access to medical. But Kambwili was in hospital. He was sick. Even when he went to jail, he was sick. Did Hakainde Hichilema give a shit? He never did. So a president who doesn't give a shit about anybody, I don't give a shit about him. He must leave in 2026. Whether he likes it or not. How many people is HH going to finish? We should just be watching him. Ale pusha abantu. Balefwa. If not for the cries of the people on social media, GBM would have died. And let me tell you this. It was because one of the people in government sent their daughter, I even know the person, but I will not mention, sent their daughter to Kakande Ministries. And Kakande Ministries warned them that if GBM dies, you will see how Zambia will divide. Just because of Kakande warning them, that's how come they released GBM. It came from Kakande. And now, Siwangile, we know that your father was released. That does not mean that you should use your parliamentary seat to vote for the rubbish Bill 7. It is you that will be arrested, Mio, but we know that you're Tonga. Get out. Kutumpa. Arrested for what? Get out. Banavandosh. To kumana fene fumashina. Mio, Eritrean. I should pupu. I should wee-wee. Go to TikTok. Go and see. Go and see how British people, they're condemning the government. Nobody arrests anybody. Fools. Because your Tonga's running Zambia. Atase. Chiwereshi. Spokesperson police. Tonga. Chief of police. Tonga. Chief of army. Tonga. Government spokesperson. Tonga. Foreign affairs minister. Tonga. Defense minister. Tonga. Atase. Chiwereshi. You think Zambia have nyoko? Ulaingisha mtundu mawine? And will watch you? Over what? Look at what you've done even to ECZ. ECZ was a separate entity. But ever since Hakainde Hichilema came in, he's putting Mwangala Salome Stebalozi Vale with his Shimutende Utemutonga or Blue Wabo. Go to Zesco, Tebatonga Futikako. Ministry of Technology, Tebatonga Futikako. Even if he puts any other person who is a different tribe to be part of the embassy, that's what he does. HH is a tribalist and is a danger to our country, Zambia. Nonsense. How dare you put a grade 5 mentality as president? He must leave. Who wants to have a president like him? He's a failure. Failures. That is why he's even trying to target this young lady to go and arrest Kambwili. For what? Today, Makebi Zulu was in an accident. Why? We know where it's coming from. It's coming from Hakainde Hichilemba's camp. In those witches. You think the accident happened by chance? If HH is clean, why can't he go and stay in State House? Why can't he stay in State House? It's because State House used to be a place of prayer. And even the place where they used to pray in the altar. But if me by HH, why? Nonsense. Can't even have wisdom like your mama Inonge Winner that brings people together. Who in UPND can even unite anybody? They'll go on their pages and they'll be mocking. Even Edgar Lungu that is dead. Imagine putting Edgar Lungu and broken bones, a skeleton, to say he's now a skeleton. Surely. What type of people are these? Atase. Wazambezi mwatu weresha sana. Zambia teyawa ninenu. Zambia is not for Zambezi people. Teyawa ninenu Zambia. Our forefathers fought so hard for Zambia to be united. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda stripped himself one day of being a president because he said he doesn't want tribalism. Then iwe church we say we. Ne mutundu ove ute separate ma Zambians. Ulaveja, uleya. Okay, you are going. You can arrest Ethel Chisono. You can arrest whoever after Ethel. I to eleka kuzambi. Waileta mukano kankalamu. What do you expect? I mean, if HH can arrest people whom he alleges, he suspects to be witchcraft, he can arrest anybody, even somebody who said Fusek. I mean, like the other leader from South Africa, Zimbabwe, told him, Carlton. He said, look, we are politicians. Insults are part of us. Small insult. And he's forgetting he used to call when Manawasa cabbage. Nobody arrested him. He called Lungu names. Nobody arrested HH. HH was free. And me, my people, if I never campaigned during Lungu days, I would have thought, maybe I'm a politics for you. But since I campaigned freely in Lungu days, Timu Gwesa Hakainde Hichilema, he must leave office. Only fools who vote for Hakainde Hichilema. Nonsense. How can somebody outfit cafe mtundu yako for all over? And what are we supposed to do? We'll be clapping for you. In all the places, even those who are up on my traffic, they are spies. Now in offices, people can't talk. In Central Bank, Bank of Zambia, Abatonga full. You can't even say anything. On your break, you are hiding. Why? Are you a spy? Anyway, HH told us that he's a chief spy. So what do you expect if he's a chief spy? You putting up his people there everywhere. If you are insecure, you cannot be president. And secondly, we need to be checking the mental health of certain people who want to stand as presidents. That you are president and you are this bitter. No, you are suffering from something. You are suffering from a lot of personality issues, which should have never allowed you to be a president of Zambia. You should never be a president in our country. HH, you have failed. You are very wicked. Kambwili just has out freedom. I don't know whether it's only a few weeks, 1 month. You already find looking for a case for him. What did we pass on mutima? What did we pass on mutima? What is this? Na wa Jamima ukonke reshati na tuwala wa Kambwili kujeni. Ueshe. You will know that let's temunobi. Atase. I'm to beresha sana when I church. And you know one thing, this UPND government, they never thought that people would speak and rise and speak against them. They thought they have dealt with cyber, that's it. And even me that was part of them, God raised me to speak against them. I said, no, this is not right. You don't treat people like this. And now you want to have me arrested. You first must give me back my 5 million kwacha I campaigned for Aka in the Ichilem. Because I have every right to sue the government to give me back my money. Atta. When I was risking my life traveling all the way to Zambia during COVID with a baby. Did you give me my compensation back? No, you didn't. So I have every right to speak against you. You are a failure and useless government of UPND. Jamima, I'm warning you. You touch Shimba Kambwili, you will never enjoy your stay at UNZA. Atase. You are who? You are who? Ata. Chweresh. Don't touch our Zambian people. Makebi Zulu has escaped. It's time for him to also be in prayer. On UPND pages, they were celebrating obituary of Makebi Zulu. Awandosh. Nindosh. Awana UPND. Nindosh. They were writing RIP. Indosh. They were celebrating. Certainly, as long as we are praying for all the opposition leaders, you will not catch any of them. No one will shed their blood on the soil of Zambia. Every morning we are praying with Pastor Jerry Eze. He says, go down on your knees, pray, oh earth. Nobody at the blood of my loved ones shall be on this ground till I say so. You understand? So those of you who support your candidates, be praying for them. Even with Pastor Jerry Eze, for protection. Even if they don't win as the aspiring candidate, pray for them. We want to celebrate with them at the inauguration of my president, Brian Mundui. Tabesh. So we continuously pray for all opposition leaders. Today we have buried a lady in Zambia. Very sad. She was a supporter of Brian Mundui. Kasama Mayor. Her last message, she said, can you imagine that people are insulting the Catholic priests? Our duty is to forgive those people and to pray for protection and guidance on our Catholic priests. Imagine, in the whole Africa, in fact, in the whole world, I've never seen any government that has supporters that insult the Catholic Church. But UPND has done it. For insulting the Catholic Church, the Catholic are the biggest organization in the world. They give scholarships. Instead of you shutting your beak and staying in your corner, you are shouting, commander, 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 commander. Do you know that the Catholics give scholarships? If you shut your mouth, don't you know that the Catholics can give you a scholarship one day in your future? You even come here to UK to study, but you are there, commander, commander, commander. I think a church can sponsor you to UK. Natemo. Allah. Look at Nicholas Katindo. Thank you for joining me, Nicholas. He told his daughter, Beba to never off me up. Uleva vote. Abale is up. That's how parents won't say for much te kubana we. That's how a father trains children. Not iwe. Because UNZA, ulefa ukakisha Kambwili. Atase. Atase. Bakatindo said, Mwana wandi, balangshe voters card. Balangshe rage. Ule vote, uleva fumi up. Bale ya. That's what she was. Bale ya. Even you, the family to Jamima, want this girl. Want this girl. She should be thinking of her future, not thinking of HH. HH is already 60 what? You have more years to live, and you want to support a grandpa. HH is a grandpa by now. So please, stay in your corner. All right? Zambians, listen to advice. You cannot be blindfolded by Hakainde Hichilema. He has even painted the Oasis Forum it's a political party. Hakainde Hichilema are very ungrateful. You, Jamima, learn from a church that is a user. The same Lady Beauty Katebe stood for him in the opposition when they were fighting Bill 10 together. Today, HH calls a political party. The same Catholic church that UPND is insulting were the ones who stood for Hakainde Hichilema. The SDA was nowhere to be found and seen. Today, they are the ones enjoying the benefits of HH being president. He's VIP at this function, VIP at that function. 3 million to the SDA church. Women's conference. Now, if you are blue. And you are telling me that I should not condemn such type of churches. SDA, where were you when Hakainde Hichilema was being arrested? Where were you when Hakainde Hichilema was going from one jail to another in the police van? You were nowhere to be seen. It was a Catholic church that stood for Hakainde Hichilema. A very ungrateful man that is abusing his office, he must leave. As long as a church is abusing his office, he does not deserve a chance to be president of Zambia. So Bill 7 is not to help you, the average Zambian. Bill 7 is to make HH more powerful. And yesterday's meeting has opened the eyes of all MPs who attended, more than 45. They have been educated about the dangers of Bill 7. And HH, once he's powerful, ECZ will also have powers to just say, Honorable Mapalasha, I don't think you need to stand. I don't like you, Honorable Maitemot Sote. In fact, Honorable, there was a post on Facebook that you are owing 5,000 kwacha. I'm not going to allow you to stand. ECZ will be playing Mingalato. Already ECZ is run by HH. HH wants to be the only candidate on the ballot. That's why they brag and boast about how UPND is going to be a one-party state. Ulaveja. You are the first party to be a one-term government. Kaunda, UNIP, 27 years. Chiluba, 10 years. 10 years, Chiluba. Mwanawasa, then Warupia Banda. Okay, Mwanawasa died in between. Then PF, I think MMD maybe about 15 years. PF 10 years. UPND 5 years. Katu watu wateleko mkuwai wa UPND waleya. Mfana nutuwa blue. Nama yetu sokaya white. Kwati mizimu. Ati wakateka. Bali kwenyu. 2090. That lady that was even insulting ba Sunday Sinyangwe. No SDA member even condemned her, but it's not falana SDA regalia. Emma Church, our SDA wa Zambia, they've become cadres. Because particularly a major tribe goes there. HH tribe is the one that goes to that church. So what am I trying to say? Regardless of your thoughts about Bill 7, Jamima, and you, Ruth Ngoma, that is eating, dining, and going all over the world, we know those things are temporal. I mean, you can fly all over the world. It doesn't matter. You can speak your English. But that doesn't mean that that's where you'll be forever. 2026, you are going. And we'll make sure HH leaves. Makebi Zulu, pray. A word to the wise is you need to pray. Dr. Chimba Kambwili, continue campaigning and speaking for the people of Zambia. The people of Zambia need your voice. And if you're going to stand as president, well and good, the Zambians will celebrate you as a hero and a leader of our country. Hakainde Hichilema must never be given chance to be president in 2026. If he's given a chance, he will bring in the Constitution, Constitution A, Constitution B, Constitution C, and his aim is to rule Zambia till 2090. Let's not allow the devil's talk in Zambia. They've tried to shut the PF down using Chabinga. PF is still intact. We have not heard that PF has defected anywhere. by UPND members. They are not interested in that useless party. Me, I left UPND. I'm even talking for PF. Because HH accused PF of things that they didn't even do. He came into office using propaganda. He lied against everybody. To him as opposition, he was opposing everything, including Bill 10. So we are also opposing Bill 7. HH does not deserve any chance. So guys, remember, you have registered to vote. Life is spiritual. Continue praying for the nation of Zambia. Particularly for the fact that our leaders, they are going around the country visiting. What has happened to Makebi Zulu should not happen to anybody. It's not even something I can even wish for anybody. Okay? It's not a good experience to be involved in an accident. It brings shivers and fears, anxieties. Okay? Dr. Kambwili faced that fate as well. Okay? So please, like Petit said, next year we vote out this stupid tribalistic empire. They are very tribal. They must be removed. So CK has gone through a lot. Like what Joanne is saying, let's spare him. Are you trying to add more pain to him for losing his brothers, for going to jail, his daughter writing speeches on the Facebook page? And certainly, forget any useless campaigner that comes on social media to call us names, to insult CK. These are people who are being paid by UPND, and you'll be clapping. They are eating whilst you clap for free. You are clapping, hey, Alando, you, Hada. Hada fish. Left for $25,000 to Nigeria. You are shouting Hada. And that other big Westcourt guy is getting paid 25,000 kwacha a month to insult us. And very soon that idiot from Lusaka with a Westcourt will come and apologize. Because he was once part of PF. And you will see him say, no, how you will see they'll be confessing. So they must leave office without fail. And we must unite. We thank God for the safety of everybody. So the lady that has passed away in Kasama is very, very sad that she has missed out on an opportunity. Somebody says Malambo constituency is watching, no showers. Okay. Thank you so much, Malambo. New 2026. That's our slogan. New 2026. Tabesha. We are voting for a new president, new MP, new councillor. When we say new, it's in all those places where UPND was the MP. Okay? The ones that are going to fight with us, Bill 7, we must keep them because they have honored their word and they've also helped us to serve and preserve our constitution. So all those MPs that will support the fall of Bill 7 from the opposition, even if they're from the ruling or independent, we will retain. All of them will have a list. Automatically, they must win their seats back. But the ones who are saying new are the 95, 97 MPs of UPND. All of them, they must go. Elisha Matambo must go. Elvis Nkandu must go. All those Kabuswe, they must go. We don't want them anywhere. Frank Tayali, you must go. Mulambo Haimbe, you must go. And HH is very funny. Even as he has, Mulambo Haimbe may not stand, he's trying to put another Tonga woman to stand. I even know her, but I will not say. She wants to stand in Lusaka Central. Any UPND picture on the ballot should be seen as a demonic shrine. As if you sign up with them, you are signing a pact with the devil. Don't vote for UPND out. They must go. Every place where you say UPND don't support, we will guide you to say this is our vehicle. And we'll vote for ni suit MP councillor one safe. As for UPND, how do you send a small girl like this atakakisheba Kambwili? Tebulo shubo. Tebulo shi. How do you keep Edgar Chagalungu Mumochari for 6 months? Tebulo shubo. How do you keep a widow in South Africa mourning the husband because umuntu ngamushikako ichironda chikongo chirapuwako. Okay, balungu tabala bashika chikongo tichaposha buloshi abana baba lungu tabala shika bawishi buloshi ena echecha lya kuma graduation yabana bakwe kwenyu alesta na masign yaba Illuminati ati san ego isebu kwati ni sato yansoka ati sebu buloshi. Chishimba Kambwili lost his 2 brothers in the car crash. Buloshi wakwa church buloshi. Umutima obubi is equals to witchcraft. Yes, even the Bible has said it. A wicked man, the heart of the wicked. Huh? Buloshi. He came to be president because he was admiring Lungu. 2026 will be sontepo wa bomba. Fish wa bomba church apart from mukuka kishaba PF ones. Fish wa bomba apart from mukuipa ishaba PF aba balefa kukia ku hospital kwa twa Edgar Lungu and you delay his medical. By FDD, our mother Nawakwe was delayed to go to the hospital. Is that your achievement? Is that your achievement? You vote for HH because of peace. You vote for him because you are initiated in Satanism. Block. Don't have time. Only fools can vote for a demonic party like HH. HH and his demonic party. A petty president that addresses every issues. Every issue. Take it talk, take it talk, take it talk. A president can take. I'm talking about how people are talking about you on TikTok. HH used to call everybody, press briefing. Immediately, Edgar Lungu launches a fire trucks or launches a bridge. HH will call once a 50,000 nobody pillar. Radio Phoenix, what? They do an interview. Mr. Lungu, you're spoiling resources. When we form government, we'll make sure we won't be wasting resources. Santepo bomba boy, you are bomba. You are a failure. Where have you worked? Where have you worked? Apart from ensuring that Edgar Lungu is 6 feet under Nafa. Denying him medical twice. Denying Chishimba Kambwili to fly out. He even had to try to sneak out of the country to get medical. And you call yourself a leader. Wicked man. Chishimba Kambwili's wife worried sick about the husband. You don't care. GBM nearly died. You didn't care. So Sibongile Mwamba, just because your father GBM was released from jail does not mean you should support Bill 7. Okay? You are not going to support Bill 7. If you support Bill 7, we'll make sure you lose your MP seat. There's no way you can be supporting an evil bill. It's not by releasing your father that you support Bill 7. Bill 7 is demonic. It's evil. I have a list of all the MPs that they are planning to initiate in the demonic bill. Slowly, they are changing their mind. So you, Jamima, you are going to be ashamed when Bill 7 falls. Because Bill 7 is going to fall. We prayed for it on the altar of Pastor Jerry Eze the other day. Every evil document must fall. So it has fallen. Tomorrow is, oh Lord, show me mercy again, Wednesday. We continue praying against Bill 7. I wrote it on my paper. My paper is there. It's an evil bill. We are praying against it. So you, Jamima, you won't look at Dr. Chishimba Kambwili as if you don't get sense. This is your father. So if you are planning to have him arrested, you will never enjoy your stay at UNZA. 1, 2. You will never get a job in Zambia. Yeah. Life is that spiritual. Where are you going to get a job in Zambia? Will people trust you? It means anyone can buy you with chicken change. Which company can risk to hire a person like you that can have an elder arrested? If someone keeps on talking about you every day, just know that you are a blessing. Or HH. No, HH is rubbish. Piece of block. He's a rubbish leader. What is that? if I talk about him because he's a rubbish leader. And he should also feel the weight of how he used to talk about Balungu. You see, Apa for abantu Parashara abantu. And Edgar Chagalungu was bullied a lot by Hakainde Hichilema. He was tormented a lot. Okay? Edgar Lungu was quiet. Edgar Lungu was no longer president. HH continued tormenting him. Followed him at the house. And I remember I posted on my page, I said, is this what Wakaunda meant? Tit for tat. HH, you should have allowed Edgar Lungu to go to the hospital. It's better when I Frida with the access to medical than what you denied him. We will forever blame you for the death of Edgar Lungu. You were responsible and you caused his death. Same as Edith Nawakwe. And the good part is that Edgar Chagwalungu died in South Africa. If he died in Zambia, in that minor Soko hospital, they would, how they would have danced. They could have even carried the body and done a party and mocked Edgar Lungu. God of Edgar Lungu, you saved our man. But to God be the glory. HH will never see the body of Edgar Lungu with his two korokoro eye. Yeah! To fiakwa. And that's the man you support, you UNZA students. Useless. A man that tormented Edgar Lungu's life. Edgar Lungu was a president. HH refused to accept him as a president. He called him Mr. Lungu. That's why me too, I call him Hakainde Hichilema. I removed the president. I removed his excellence. He doesn't deserve to be called President HH. Because he caused the death of Edgar Chagwalungu. He caused the delay in the burial of Edgar Chagwalungu. So I can never call him an excellency. He's not an excellency. He's a kada, he's a kaponya. Because an excellency should behave in that manner. An excellency will not go to Tanzania to go and celebrate the inauguration of a dictator. Rubbish. Have you seen how the European Union condemned that election? Have you seen how Obama condemned that election? You stand alone on the ballot and win 97% of the votes. That's your inspiration, HH, and you went. Embarrassing the nation of Zambia. You are selfish. You should never be a president of Zambia. You are evil. And that's why you want to silence every person you see that is rising. You silenced Edgar Lungu. But God raised us to speak on his behalf even in his death. You can silence the family of Edgar Lungu. They cannot speak at the moment because they are bereaved. But God has raised people across the world. Even a Zimbabwean, Hopewell Chinono, who was a supporter of HH, is speaking against HH every day on social media. That is how God works. He raises people to speak. And as long as we have been raised as voices, we are God protected. And so every day we are praying. Every day midnight we are praying. Because we are dealing with people who believe in going to dead bodies to get the glory of people. But on Edgar Lungu, Mwalabeja, you will never see his body. That is why they are frustrated. They are now pushing the agenda of Bill 7. Trying to use people like Jamima to say, come and talk about commander. This is a bill that we should have. You are using a baby, a kid who doesn't even understand the Constitution very well, enticing her with all the benefits of the youths when you have people like Ruth Ngoma that you've already got plans for. You've got people like Mwanawasa, even your children that you want to take to parliament. So Hakainde Hichilema, 2025 was the best year because it exposed who you are before 2026 elections. And as we are heading to the polls to file in nominations, we are praying for all the candidates to be protected by God. Your plans have been exposed. Your evil has been brought to light. No one will die before their time. No one will be buried before their time. No one will be stopped before their time. you have only two options, HH. Either you go and meet your maker, confess and change, or you lose elections. You have no any other option. Mwewa Tonga, please stop disturbing my page. Block. Leave my page alone. So guys, that's what this stream is all about. We thank God for Makebi Zulu's life. He's been preserved. While Dr. Chimba Kambwili's life was preserved. You know, it's a similar pattern. Everybody gets involved in an accident. Then you know that there's somebody who's orchestrating these accidents. These guys are very demonic. They plan all these things on these guys. Okay, so we continue to pray for protection, for unity among the Patriotic Front members. Mama Inonge Wina continue doing a good job. And for this young lady, by tomorrow, if I hear that you have ordered a complaint about Dr. Chimba Kambwili, that will confirm. Stop that with immediate effect. Let the fools be upset with the truth you are inseminating to the future leaders. We are very much aware. Mom, God bless you. Thank you so much. And Jamima, your friends will tell you that Mama Lilian Mutambo, when she speaks, she means well. And life is spiritual. There's nothing I've spoken on this page that has not come to pass. I've said things on this page. I've warned friends, people. I said, please, this is, and things have come to pass. So if I come for you, the way I've come for you, you better change your mind about Dr. Chimba Kambwili. Otherwise, you will live to regret. Once I speak like this, you go viral and a lot of things will happen. So please, do not do that. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Take care, guys. I love you so much. God bless you, and God bless Zambia. God bless you, Dr. Chimba Kambwili, for being a voice for the Zambian people. You've gone through so much, okay? Your sacrifices should never be underestimated. You have gone through so much pain for the sake of Zambia. And if Zambians were to appreciate, they would see you as somebody who's a freedom fighter. I know you may not feel that way sometimes when people let you down. People are like, hey, Church, you have let everybody down, but just know that you're a freedom fighter. Luyando, we know you're Tonga. Please, don't come to my page to disturb me. If anyone did not go mad after 5th September, why are they pushing for Bill 7? Okay? That was Shisua that calculated to say, according to the Illuminati, blah, 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 blah. He didn't say that's what will happen. Okay? All right, thank you. Take care, everybody. Watonga, please stop disturbing me, Elijah. Luyando, block, bye. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. It's a girl, Lila Mutams. We thank God for the safety of Makebi Zulu, Luwinda, my president, Brian Munduwile, and everybody who traveled to Kasama and back. We thank God for the protection of God. Let's continue to speak the message and to encourage each other that Hakainde Ichilema must go. He has already lost the election. And we are going to protect the vote. We have $4 billion available to protect the votes. I told you guys, $4 billion is available. If you want to be one of the people protecting the votes, you let us know. You'll be part of the camps and everything, and you protect the votes. $4 billion available. Aha, Wachangala gone, my sister. Yeah. Thank you so much. I just do 1 hour. Even my brain knows that 1 hour. Thank you so much. Wachangala Siame, this young lady, Alefo Kakisha Kambwili. Family members have inboxed me complaining, please, mulesheno mwache. So I was like, okay, let me come on a live and talk about it. Jamima Mwana, we Kakisha Kambwili, Deba Nowe. It's a girl, little matter.